I think it's a range of factors. I think resilience is a really important factor, and it's a difficult one to be able to quantify. But I think life experience, work experience, their outlook, their ability to overcome adversity. Somebody with a really positive disposition who is absolutely committed to children and committed to dealing with the warts and all that children present with. Somebody who is creative, who can work creatively with children and be one step ahead, if you like. Somebody who's able to work as part of a team. I think that's a really important factor. Somebody who is committed to their own self-development, because we can all learn, we all develop over time, and we all know where our skill base is. But also, as part of team fostering, one of the things we really pride ourselves on is being able to develop foster carers and get the best out of foster carers. I think a good communicator is really important. Somebody who can think on their feet, hit the ground running, and really can deal with some challenges in a really calm and measured way.
Being really committed and just sticking in, just keeping going and sticking in makes a good foster carer. Enjoying a lifestyle that involves children, wanting to do things, wanting your life to involve and include children, so that when you are supporting children to either go to school or go on hobbies and activities or holidays, that actually you like having young people around you, and a lifestyle that's very child-centred and probably quite busy. That makes for a good foster carer.
Sometimes it's experience, I'll be honest about that, where people do get in touch and they have worked with other people's children. That's a definite plus, that's an advantage, but it's not an essential. Sometimes if you've had your own children, that gives you a lot of insight. But having said that, I can think of several carers that we have who don't have their own children, and they've been fantastic foster carers. I look, I suppose, at your inner qualities, that bit of stickability, not giving up at the first hurdle. We need people to be robust and willing to continue even in the face of adversity, because there will be days when you will be challenged, and there will be other days when you'll be hugely rewarded. And that's good, because that makes up for the days when you're being challenged. But I do think it's about that sense of humour, that sort of stickability is a word we often use, being patient, having empathy and understanding sometimes.
It's all about being ethical and recruiting the right types of carers. We wouldn't recruit somebody if we couldn't find them a right match with a child, so we look at location, we look at skills base. And I think that's something that we do really, really well.
I do get lots of people phoning up saying, you'd probably not be interested because I don't have the right sort of house, or I'm not in a relationship, I'm a single carer. And I think what I need to get across to people is that we do accept single carers. We have single women, we have single men, we have couples who are married, we have couples who are not married, we have same-sex couples, we have people who live in, I admit it, some pretty grand houses, and we have other people that live in far less grand houses like mine, and that's fine. It's about what people bring as foster carers. It's about their personalities, it's about what's inside rather than what the trappings are.
Liking children, that should have been my first, shouldn't it? Liking children. I often say, if you don't like children, please don't think about becoming a foster carer. We want people who like children and see the potential in children, and have, I suppose really a good hope for the future for children, and believe in children. I think being able to take one or two challenges and not see it personally. I think that's quite a big feature of fostering as well. Sometimes it can get a bit tough, but we can almost certainly guarantee it's not personal. It's about a young person really struggling and dealing with some emotional feelings and issues that they've got.
Well, I do say that if you think it's not going to change your life, that's wrong, because it does. Because really it's a way of life, team. Fostering is a way of life, and the children have to come first. But it's the best thing we ever did. We've never looked back one day or regretted one day. It's wonderful.